Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we're playing the Cobblemon mod pack, as I said I was going to do. So here we are. Not a lot of people reached out to me saying what starter I should pick, but that's okay, because I got two people who agreed on one starter, and we're going to go ahead and pick, where is he? This little penguin guy. We're picking Piplup. So he's a little water type, and he's like a penguin, and he just he's a penguin. I think. Oh, he can't ride on my shoulder. So let's go ahead and see what our Piplup has. That's our map. Wrong button. How do I see what my Pokemon? Okay, there we go. He has Torrent, so his water type moves get better when his health is low. That's kind of cool. He's got Water Gun, Growl, that lowers attack. Water Sport, just weakens fire type moves, I guess. And so we got two damaging moves. That's pretty good. He's got high health and high defense. That's pretty cool. So yeah, in this series we're gonna be catching Pokemon, leveling up Pokemon, hopefully flying a Pokemon. I don't remember what Pokemon fly in this mod pack, but either way, I think this is gonna be a fun little mini series. Not really sure what the goal is besides the things I kind of just listed, because like there's not really a progression system in this, and I'd have to play a different mod pack that has progression, so that kind of stinks, but that's alright, because I think what we should do is just start off by getting some stone tools, because I think that's going to be the way to go. All these Pokemon are kind of high level. What about this one? 19. That's a sheep, but found some stone. Okay. So yeah. I made it in this world so then monsters still do spawn. That way we can get items quicker, like string and just bones and stuff. It's not like necessarily needed for playing Cobblemon, but it is helpful. So I figured why not do it. So let's go ahead and get a stone pickaxe made. Stone axe, because I think that'd be helpful. We can get more trees. Go ahead and make ourselves a boat and a furnace. Look at that. Whole lot of progress. So let's go ahead and go over here, because I think this is, yep. Okay, so in this mod pack, the way to craft Pokeballs is using these things, which are called apricorns, and you can turn them into Pokeballs when combined with things like copper ingots or gold, or I think iron's one of them. But there's a chance that they can drop a sprout, so then you can grow a tree like this. And unfortunately that did not happen, but that's okay. But basically, here, let's pull up a ball recipe. So, yeah, like this one. Nope, wrong one. So, like, you use the black apricorns and a copper ingot, and it'll make 4 of these slate balls, which, just basic Pokeballs. And, yeah, so that's how you basically catch Pokemon in this, which is pretty cool. What the heck? Giant Kingler over there. It's like a water crab Pokemon. So I think what we should do is we should have our first Pokemon battle. So look at that. We got Blue Penguin versus Squirrel. Who comes out on top? So we use our damaging move. That doesn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. Okay, can this sheep move out of the way? Oh, that one did a lot. Okay. Oh, let's do that one again. And that does win us our first Pokemon battle. Unfortunately, I didn't drop anything. I don't even know what they can drop. So, you can see up there, there's like a little XP bar and a health bar. Unfortunately, we can't really heal our Pokemon until we find a village and it has to have a healer in it, which this is the healing machine, and the recipe to craft it. Making a max revive is kind of hard, and we're gonna need some more stuff to do that. So we can't quite do that yet, but that's definitely gonna be one of the more important things that we get done, just because a healing machine is vital to playing this mod pack. So we're gonna have to do that at some point in the future. But I think for now, we should go to the savannah and hopefully get a savannah village, because I think that'll be our best bet. There's a cherry grove too. So yeah, this mod pack might be a little laggy at times, because it does have a lot of visual effects, such as like these little partings in the water as we're going in our boat. But overall, it's fairly smooth, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Hopefully. There's like a shader pack I could run. Well, I can't run on this, but yeah, the shader pack is really laggy. I tested it before starting this recording, and yeah, it is not. I cannot run that on this, unfortunately. Can I collect copper? I can. Okay, we're gonna grab some copper. That way, hopefully, we can maybe make a Pokeball or something, or just save it. Because I don't think there's copper armor in this, because bundles haven't even been added in this version of Minecraft, so I don't want to go too far in here in case, yep, there's a skeleton. Because we don't really have a way to set our spawn point, so. But here we go, we got some coal. Let's grab all of this coal, and then we'll head back to the surface and look for a village. Alright, we got quite a bit of coal. We got 23 coal. That's pretty good. So now we're in this cherry blossom forest. What are these? I think those are berries? Tri-land berries, or however you pronounce that. Can we kill our Pokemon? We can't even heal our Pokemon with them. What the heck? Oh yeah, that is something. There are Oran berries, which are personally my favorite berries to use or like have in my inventory. They basically let you heal your Pokemon outside of battle, which is really nice because if you're just out of your base or something and you can't really like just heal, then you can just use those midway through, in between battles, I guess. But here we go. Just kill a little Pidgey. It's not killed. It's knocked out. That's definitely what happened. But yeah, okay, so just keep on going up this mountain, I guess. There might be iron on the side of this mountain. That'd be cool. That'd be really good for us. Here we go, look at that iron right here. Okay, there's one iron. Oh, here we go, there's at least 3. Ooh, at least 5. That's awesome. Imagine we get full iron just from being on the outside of a mountain. That'd be pretty cool. What are these? I don't think I can pick those up yet. I have to have an iron pickaxe. I think these are moonstones. Okay, we might actually be able to get full iron just from mining iron on the side of this thing. Question is, we don't have enough wool to make a bed, so we are going to have to deal with hostile mobs, which might be a problem. Unless I find a sheep really, really quickly. Which I don't think is happening. There's a zombie coming up there. Coming up from there. We got, like, fire turtles. Let's see. Is there any more iron? I want more iron. Here we go. This is what I want. This should give us... Okay, it's not. 8. Thought it was going to be another 8 vein of iron. But yeah, we're 3 off of full iron, which is kind of crazy. Considering we just started. And yeah, here we go. Look at that. 3 right here. Go ahead and kill this guy. Circle around, that way we don't get spotted by the skeleton. So I don't really want to get into a fight with the skeleton. Let's see. I'm gonna look for another sheep, I think. And hopefully not die. I doubt we die here. Well, I don't want to say that. I hope we don't die here. I don't think we will. Trying to see sheep, I don't see anything. Might be out of luck until morning. But that's okay. We got plenty of iron. Don't see any sheep down there. Just a whole bunch of goats. You know what, that's chill. I think what we're gonna do is kind of just dig down into this and set up a couple furnaces. That way we can get our stuff cooked for the morning. And yeah, also just sit out the nighttime. So let's go ahead and just pop it like that. Get our furnace down. Half of that in there. Make another furnace real quick. And put the other half, where'd the other half go? I didn't put half and half. There we go. And now we can kind of just sit here and wait until it's daytime. It just turned daytime. And as you can see, that zombie kind of just passed away. But look at that, we're full iron. We got a little extra spare. I'm probably gonna make a shield actually, I didn't think about that. And then a bucket, I think. And I think I'm gonna make an iron pickaxe just to have. But yeah, that is a pretty good start, I'd say. One of the better starts I think I've had on a Cobblemon world. But yeah, okay, so now that we got that going, I did manage to smelt up a bit of copper. I don't know if I want to use the copper on Pokeballs yet, because I don't really think we're gonna be able to catch too much, at least anything good. So I think what we should try and do is find a good spot for a base. This little mountain range area was kind of cool, but I don't know if I want to set up in the middle of a snow biome. Because, yeah, there's a bunch of big caves and stuff over here. I guess let's look at it one more time. And we can kind of just pass through here. Yeah, it's really not that great of a spot to set up. Looking at it now. Can we get water from this? We can. Look at that. Alright. So yeah, I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep going this way. I really hope we find a village. That way we can get a bed. Or just like a free bed. Actually, I don't remember. These things are like sheep. I think you can just kill Pokemon, right? Oh my goodness. You guys saw nothing. That did not happen. Okay, so I'm not really sure if we're gonna find a village on this island, so we might have to sail through the ocean for a bit, which kind of sucks because I didn't really want to do that, but that's looking like what we're gonna have to do. Though there is a little bit island over there, so hopefully we don't have to go that far. Little Pidgeotto right there. What is this? Why is there just a floating block here? Is that a village? Let's check our map. Can we see a village on our map? Cannot see a village on our map. We passed by a village. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. We'll just find another village. It's fine. It wasn't there. We didn't see it, so it doesn't exist. Let's just keep on going. I think I want to take the water. And yeah, let's just travel a little bit. There's a meadows biome. Hopefully there's a village nearby this, I think. That'd be good. But yeah, we're just gonna travel a little bit. And hopefully we find another village. Because that one looked small anyways. So hoping we get a nice big one. I'm gonna go this way to the plains. But yeah, let's keep on sailing our boat. Well, it's not quite a village, it's just a random shipwreck, but that's a rare Pokemon, hold on. What level is this thing? 32? Okay, so guys, I know I said I probably wasn't gonna make Pokeballs, I lied. This is one of my, like, favorite Pokemon ever. Oh, it's 52. Hey, well, our Pokemon might faint here. Because there's no way this catches. Our Pokemon is dead. Our Pokemon is not dead. He used a stat boosting move. Holy crap, our Pokemon is gonna die. Guys, yep, our Pokemon is dead. What the heck, dude? Hey, look how fast he's moving. This is just, you know what? I got one more. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. There's no way. Yeah, okay. I will catch one of you guys. So hopefully, there's the mechanic in this game that, heals your Pokemon over time. Uh, I really hope it exists, because if not, we have to find a village or craft a healer, or else our Pokemon will be stuck, knocked out, until we get one, I guess. So, go just craft these into ingots, that would just save inventory space. What I would like to see is a... Ooh, there's both chests, that's good. We got some carrots, we got some of that, and we got potatoes, that's awesome. And I think this gives us a map. Yes, it does. Wait, and there's treasure? That's awesome. We're getting lucky. Now the question is, where is this? Down here, but I think we'll get in the water. Yeah, okay. We'll just sail around this corner, and then I think that will lead us pretty close to it. What did it give us? Oh, it gives jump boost. Awesome. Alright, let's get this buried treasure. Where is it? It's on land? It's on land, okay. Pretty nice. So, oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. I'm really just trying to find... Where's the chunk thing? That's the block. Never mind. Here you go, it's right here. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of F3. That is so much stuff. Got 2 diamonds? That's actually awesome. That's enough for an enchantment table. If we were to get that. Plenty of food. Take these emeralds. I'm trying to remember if Heart of the Sea is actually used for anything. It's not used for anything in this mod pack, so it's kind of pointless. What about prismarine crystals? Prismarine crystals. Shell bells, alright, but we can get those from loot. So we don't necessarily need those from this. And I guess let's just sail in the ocean while it's nighttime. That way we can probably find a village like this. I think we want to head this way, because it looks like there's a plains biome more this way. But yeah, so we failed to catch a Pokemon. To be fair, it was level like 52, I think. And our Piplup is level 10. But, oh yeah, and hopefully our Pokemon heals over time. If it doesn't, we might be in trouble. But besides that, that's kind of, we got a really good start. We got full iron, a shield, iron pickaxe, bucket. We got some diamonds now, even more iron. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I do want to grab these real quick. Just grab more Pokeballs. Or, hopefully. We are not going to have enough to make Pokeballs. Are you kidding? Alright, whatever. But yeah, so that's our start to this series. And I think we're just gonna kind of just keep on going in the ocean for a bit until we find something cool. And yeah, look at that. Our Piplup has recovered from fainting, as seen in the chat and the top left area. And it looks like we're getting back into the Acacia biome, because that mountain's actually really cool. Is that a dolphin? But yeah, so that being said, I think that's the end of today's episode. It's kind of short, but we've got a lot done. If you enjoyed, uh, leave a like, comment any ideas or suggestions you might have. But for now, that is the end of the first episode in our Cobblemon series. And yeah, if you enjoyed, come back for episode 2. Bye!